Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time since I've recorded a video. I actually looked at my channel and it's been since April since I've recorded a video, and today is June 14th, I believe. This is Rozzy and Brianna, two of my daughters. They wanted to be in the video, and if you guys follow my Instagram page, you know that since I've made a last video, we have 3 kitties. This is the only male one. We actually found him, or I actually found him. He's so handsome, but he does not want to be in the video. I actually found him under my next door neighbor's RV. The other 2 cats that I have, if they end up strolling in here, I'll show them to you. Oh, by the way, his name is Mr. Fogg.
Or Tom.
Or the kids also call him Tom, like from Tom and Jerry. And we also kind of call him Mr. Gray. Oh, my son just brought in the other 2. Okay, hold on. So this is the first little girl that I got, because I love black kitties. Her name is Pumpkin. The kids named her Pumpkin Spooks.
I like black kitties totally.
And if you look close, she actually has like stripes. So she's kind of like a black cat, but with
like
tabby stripes. And then the second cat we got, which she's the oldest one, just by a week though. This is Gingerbread Cookie. And she's a gorgeous calico. And she is the calmest, sweetest thing. Oh, she's purring right now. Calmest, sweetest kitty. And I love the type of calico she is with like the orange tabby. Oh, she's just...
Yeah, she walks around purring.
She just walks around the house purring. I call her the princess. This is the house panther queen. She kind of runs she's in charge of the cats.
She likes to beg for food.
But she's actually the smallest one. Mr. Gray, who's down here bathing his tummy, I think is the youngest one. When I first found him under the RV, he was smaller than the other 2 girls. Oh, well, now Gingerbread's going to help bathe him. So, like, he still had that really little kitten look. I was guessing he was probably 7 or 8 weeks at the time. There had just been a storm around us, and behind our little house, like subdivision, there's like farmland, like horses and stables and stuff like that. And so I think he got separated from his mom, but also because he's like a male cat, and at that age, they're weaning anyway. So I think mom kind of kicked him out because she probably got spooked from the storm. And he was all by himself. And then in our city, there's like a classifieds page online. And there was quite a few kittens around his age that were being posted around that time. So I think his litter got found slowly the next few days. But he was kind of hard to acclimate because the 2 girls that I got actually off those classifieds page, they were from birth, they were around dogs and little kids and family and craziness and stuff, and so you could very well tell that the girl cats, the female cats, were used to craziness. They didn't hide, they didn't hiss, they were just always out in the open from the beginning, very sweet. Didn't mind the dog. The dog loves chasing them under the couch and stuff.
Yes.
Mr. Gray has done very well. We've had him for what, like a month now, 3 weeks now, something like that. And when we first got him, he tore the cheesecloth up under our couches, only wanted to hide up in the under. Pumpkin is psycho, the black cat. I love her so much. I love them all, but she's my favorite cat because she has a very intense personality, huh?
She's sassy.
She's very sassy. She's intense with her sassiness and with her love. So I don't know, I just really love her. Anyways, so Mr. Gray, or Fogg, hissed at everything. He hissed at the cats. He hissed at us. He hissed at the dog. He still, every once in a while, will hiss at Coco. Hi, Coco. Come here. Come here. Let me show them how big you got. Coco's basically full size. It's pretty crazy how fast he's grown. Come here. I've shown you guys Coco before on videos. Come here, sir. He is huge. He went and got his neuter surgery, and he's completely healed. He's 12 or 13 pounds now, and he is full size, and he is a hunting boy. Yes, he is. He wasn't super happy with the cats when they first came, but he likes them now for the most part. Poor guy really tried to like them, but they tried to like feed on him on his stomach, and some parts got found, and he wasn't very happy about that. So he likes them, but he still doesn't quite know what they are. So he's just a really sweet, calm dog. So we can basically trust him around anything or anyone. Hi, Miss Pumpkin.
And if like Coco goes like outside without his like collar, he'll just stand in front of the door.
Oh yeah, Coco got out once in the front yard, and because the kids weren't watching, and the gate got opened and closed. Couldn't, like, I was like, oh, where is he? I go in the front yard, and he had walked to the front door and was waiting to be let in. So, like, he's just the best little dog. And he's only 8 or 9 months old, so he's so good for how young he is. Anyway, so Mr. Fogg, I had to teach him how to use the litter box. I kind of Googled stuff and read stuff, and I literally had his paws, like, in the litter. I made sure he'd go in the litter box when the female cats would, so he saw what they were doing. And he only had, like, 2 accidents. And then he picked up the litter box thing, and it's taken all this time for him to really kind of feel free to be, like, out with us. And now he, but he's still the most skittish of the cats. Bree, stop.
Help me.
He's still the most skittish of the cats. Like, he does hide the most. When he sleeps, he likes to be in, like, definitely, like, a covered small space. The other cats will lay upside down in any spot. They like to sleep with him, too, but they're just very trusting of everything, and he's not, which is not surprising from where he came from. So, him and Gingerbread are over here beating each other up. Okay, come here. Anyways, he's now, even though he was tinier, he's now definitely heftier than Pumpkin. Him and Gingerbread are almost the same size. I think he's just going to be a big cat. So is Gingerbread. I think our black cat Pumpkin is just going to be a, like, sleeker, smaller framed girl.
She likes begging for food.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is going to be an all over the place video. Pumpkin loves food. She's the smallest cat, but she also eats about twice as much as the other cats. But she also does twice as much activity as the other cats. Like, she's just very spicy, and she is very curious.
Always has zoomies.
And she has zoomies a lot.
Oh,
so,
all day.
it's just funny. Yeah, all day. But then when she sleeps, she's like out. Like, you take pictures of her, and I'll send the pictures of her sleeping to my husband, and he's like, is she alive? Everything she does is with intensity. That's her. And I just freaking love her for it.
Last night, she was just like...
Yeah, she's hilarious. So anyways, we have 4 animals in the house now. I have my 4 kids. Just in case you guys are new, I'll just tell you that. They're on summer break now. So these are my 2 middle children. Rosalind is 9. Brianna will be 8 June 30th. She's actually a twin to my son, Andre. But we call her a middle child because she is 10 minutes older than Andre. And then Jocelyn, my oldest, just turned 11. She's in our room over there watching her YouTube and stuff. If you guys don't know, if you haven't followed, my oldest daughter, Jocelyn, is autistic. So if you ever hear clapping or screaming, she's fine. She's happy. So you would know if she wasn't. I think that's most of our updates. I really just didn't do videos for a while because I know that people that don't do videos might not understand, like, how stressful, time-consuming, and, like, vulnerable videos can make you. And then people comment a lot on them, or will, like, Instagram message me a lot after the videos, which is great. Like, I'm thankful that I have followers and friends and everything from the videos, but it's a lot of time. Like, I'll record for, like, an hour, it uploads, and then it's, like, days of answering questions. And so I'm not always Hi, Pumpkin. I'm not always the best at answering the questions because I don't have the time. Can you not? Thank you. So anyways, that's not, Pumpkin just climbed up my leg. It's not me being selfish or not liking you or anything like that. It's just, like, hours, and I already work a full-time job. I'm a mom. They're home for summer. And yeah, it's just hours and hours and hours of stuff for wax, which I love. You guys know that I love wax. I still mostly keep up with my Instagram. I don't post as much as I used to. I was always stressing about, like, I have to post my morning melts, I have to post my night melts, and I have to post the strength. Brianna, hold on. The strength and the notes and how they smell. And I was stressed about it so much, and I just found myself always on my phone, making a video, answering videos, answering DMs, answering comments. And I just told myself, I don't want to do that. And I can't do that. I'm not spending enough, attention on my family. And so when I melt something and I feel really strongly about it, I'll post about it. If I feel like I haven't, like, hung out enough with the family, I'm not going to post about it. But I do melt stuff every morning and every night. I do work 12 to 13 hour shifts, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. And so I don't always change all the wax out in my house those days, but usually, like, my bathroom and bedroom, and every once in a while my family room I'll change out during those days. You guys, remember I said if you're going to be crazy, you can't be here.
I know. as it was landing.
Okay. So there's no exceptions. That means quiet, please. Sorry. Anyways, so also if you notice, if you follow my Instagram, I had been Danny Loves Wax for a long time, but I am a huge animal lover. I have been my whole life. I know that prior to us getting Coco, you guys probably didn't know that I was such an animal lover. Stop.
I'm just doing
Stop. You don't always have to be doing something. Anyways, so prior to us getting Coco, which we got him for this last Christmas, 2021, I never really posted that much about animals. And then we have the 3 cats now and everything. But as my kids were born, we had 4 kids in 3 years because the twins were conceived on birth control. There was just no space in our lives for animals because we were trying to keep them alive and going. But my whole life growing up, we did have one purebred pug dog. I'm sorry. That like we have conversations and rules and stuff before they come, and then it never goes well when they're here. No, stop crunching. Then just don't do it. Anyways, my whole life we had pound cats, dogs, like we were always very much an animal family. I had a hamster, we had rabbits at one point, we had salamanders, and I've talked about it before, and if you guys haven't followed me, I had a really tough childhood, we'll just say. And me and my siblings always talk about how our pets, especially our dogs, like really in some ways like saved our lives. And so animals are very, very special to me. I do love dogs very much. My Coco, he's a Havanese. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a breed from Cuba. He's hypoallergenic. My son Andre is pretty allergic to short hair dogs like pugs or labs or things like that. And so I had to get a hypoallergenic dog. And but he's not allergic to cats, which is interesting. So that's good. Anyways, I love animals very much. So I changed my Instagram handle or name to Danny's Scents and like _ fur babies. So it's the same person, just different name if you guys did not know. Okay, so next thing I was going to talk to you guys about was the makeup I'm wearing, because people always ask. This lighting's not really showing it, but I don't usually wear this colorful of eyeshadow or this bright of eyeshadow, but I figured it's Pride Month. That's why I have Brianna's rainbow pillow up here. And Rosie's wearing a colorful shirt, and Brie has a big heart shirt, and she has like a colorful popsicle shorts on too. We are very supportive and loving of Pride Month here. Ever since they've been able to ask me questions about love, we have definitely talked about that anyone, as long as you're consenting and of consenting age, anyone can love anyone or anyone's. And I'm very, very highly supportive of that. Not just because I have a lot of LGBTQI plus people in my family. I just morally believe that it is correct that love is love. There is no way that humans were created to only love one other person of another gender. There's just no way, in my opinion. I am a straight cis female. I am not part of that community necessarily, except that I feel like I am because I'm such an ally and all like, I don't know. I don't understand how you couldn't be. So anyways, huge. We have a pride flag in the front yard. We have our, we have the rainbow here in the video, whatever.
Check out my sign on my window.
Brie also has a very colorful sign on her door. But really the most important thing in my opinion is you teach the only way that we can change this world is by raising our children to know to love. Mostly in our house, what we live by is the golden rule. You treat others how you want to be treated. But I don't know. Everyone should be allowed to love who they want. What is wrong with that? I don't understand. As long as you're consenting, of course. So anyways, I wore this brighter eyeshadow palette. Not that I hardly ever do on a daily basis, but I thought it's Pride Month. So for me, this is colorful. I mostly am like a gold neutral, taupe, pewter kind of gal. But this is the ColourPop by the Rose, I think is what it is. So I know this probably looks neutral to some of you. My skin tone is really like a neutral, like brown kind of skin tone. So even kind of muted colors end up looking pretty bright on me. These girls are lucky they can wear anything because everything looks good on them. Everything. So if I get something that's like too bright on me or that doesn't suit me, guess who gets it?
Us.
All the time. Because everything looks good on them. It's not fair. But anyways, that's the eyeshadow palette I'm wearing. And then the lipstick I'm wearing is a ColourPop's Lippy Sticks, which I wish they would do a lot more with this. And this is in the cream formula, which is my favorite lippy sticks, which they don't make enough of, in Brat Pack. So that's like basically all over my lips. And then I wish Revlon would fix this packaging because it makes it look gross. But this is a Revlon Shine Super Lustrous lipstick in number 6 Sparkling Honey. It's just a really glossy, like soft, buttery lipstick that I have over the top. Love that one. So I just wanted, oh, they fell asleep, the babies. Oh.
This one's playing.
I don't know if I can, hold on. I have a ton of wax empties. That's actually what we're getting to today. Let me see if I can show you though. Look at my sweet. Oh, they're delicious. And there's my other sweet. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Just love. Okay.
You gotta keep away
Sorry.
from the cat.
Okay. So tons and tons of wax empties. I'm probably going to go over them kind of quickly because I've already been talking to you for 16 minutes about what life's been. But I've been saving all my wax empties since the last one I did, which I believe was in April. So, and like I said, we're halfway through June. Hey, okay, calm down. I have my old phone here in case I have to look up some notes. I think I have it on Kay's website because I know Kay's is one of my favorite vendors, but she doesn't have notes listed. So, okay, so the very first thing I have here is a clamshell. It's from Kay's. It's her House Blend Lavender. I can look it up, but it's just a lavender. It's really strong. It's really good. I use this lavender in a lot of my customs that I use with her. Let me just find it for you. Because I know it's a house blend, but I know that she does put the notes there. So, sorry. I won't take this long on all of them. I think it's this one. Oh, it just says a slightly sweet herbaceous lavender. And it is herbaceous, more floral in my opinion. It's the lavender I have been using in those more recent strawberry lavender blends that I really like from her. So anyways, really good, really strong. Another clamshell of it. There's the second one. Next up is Super Tarts in Relax. And this is lavender, white nectarine, vanilla bean, and sea salt. I love the smell of this one. Super Tarts lavender is really just relaxing and beautiful, but this is like maybe a 3 or 4 out of 10. Maybe. It's so quiet. If this was really strong, this would be band bag worthy to me, but it's like barely mild. I don't know. You guys, Coco's chewing up a baby wipe or something. Sorry, life goes on. Bree.
I love sticky on my lip. You're so mean.
Okay, shh. Okay, next up is L3 Waxy Wonders. This is one of the 4-pack fluted tarts in Pacific Woods, Seattle Rain, Green Clover, and Aloe. I think I got 2 or 3 packs of this. This was really good. I love all of those oils from L3. Okay, one more chance. This was really good. I will say on Warm though, they were blended so well, I guess, that it ended up being kind of muted and kind of not exactly, it could have been better because of those oils. Maybe the Seattle Rain was a little bit too heavy in it because that one kind of mutes everything. Love all the parts of it, but all the parts together on this one didn't make it better, if that makes sense. So not a repurchase. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm sorry. Ugh. Just cannot. Okay, next up was a Trig Tart in Sweet on Paris from L3. This is really good. I do really like it. My favorite Sweet on Paris is Kay's. But this is really good. This one smells very berry-ish and sweet. This one, hers, I think L3's smells more similar to like pink chiffon, which Sweet on Paris has more like actual berries in it in real life. So this smells more like a body care Sweet on Paris. Kay's smells more like a realistic berry kind of blend. So good. I would repurchase it. I would repurchase blends with this, but Kay's is better in my opinion. Next up, I just finished melting this loaf from Destination Wax. I'm melting it in my room and bathroom. This is one of my top scents from Destination Wax. This is Malabar Coast, and it says warm black Malabar peppercorns overlaid with a light ocean breeze. Very aquatic, like the slightest bit masculine. To me, when I first got this, and I kind of explained it, I know it's weird, but to me it smells like you have like a waterfall or like even a pool made of like slate stone that's been like sun-baked, and then like cool water is like going across it. So it smells like stone and water and warm, fresh air, but it's still strong. It's definitely a repurchase. Definitely beautiful. Love it so much. Yes, Brianna.
They're still sitting there.
What?
They're still sitting there.
Yeah, you can still smell them, like when you open the bed. Let's see. Next up, this was a little bunt from this was the Palo Santo sampler, from the Palo Santo sampler from L3. This is Egyptian Amber, Palo Santo, and Olive Branch type. On cold, this was my favorite. And I do really, really like it. Somehow though, on warm, when it melted together, when it first melts all the way down, so like an hour after or so, it smells really good. And then 2 hours after or so, I'm in there and I'm like, all I really smell is the Egyptian Amber, which that is a very strong oil. The other two can't hold up to that. So it kind of ended up just smelling like a muted Egyptian Amber after a while. So the idea of it is great. On cold, it's great. But maybe it just needs to be tweaked with the ratios. I don't know. This is a huge love of mine. I've only seen it once from Teddy B's. This was poured in February of 2020. My friend Dawn shared this souffle with me. It's Teddy B's Cool Citrus Basil, a refreshing blend of citrus and herbs, sweet basil, lime, and wild mint. So this was a Bath & Body Works scent from, I believe I was in middle school, which middle school years for me were 96 to 9, no. So where I grew up, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade were middle school. So it was 96, 7, and 8, around there. Because you know how school years are, cover 2 years, calendar years, whatever. So this scent was out around then. And me and my sister were in the same grade because we're stepsisters, but we're only 3 months apart. And we were sisters since we were 4. So we went to school together. One of my favorite scents to wear was Pear Berry, but my sister Megan, it's the Scottish way of saying Megan, just so you guys know, loved this scent. And I loved it too, just not necessarily for body care. It's so, so good, you guys. I begged for her to bring this back. It didn't come back. I don't think enough people know about it. But this was strong and gorgeous and an exact dupe of it. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. Jenny from Rose Girls did put Cool Citrus Basil up on her last RTS. I was busy the day the RTS went up, so my really good friend Candy was so sweet. I sent her money and she did the shopping for me and is sending it to me with 2 bags of Jenny's Cool Citrus Basil. So I'm really excited for that. I went back on the website and there were still some, so when I had my own time, I went and got 2 more bags of Cool Citrus Basil that got delivered yesterday. I melted it last night. It's gorgeous, of course. I love it. I do think Jenny's is not quite a dupe of Bath & Body Works. It smells a little bit more masculine, which is fine with me. When hers melts down and like sat overnight, like when it melted all night long, when I woke up in the morning, it smelled like the Teddy B's Cool Citrus Basil. But I don't mind that it starts off with like a strong masculine bang. It's gorgeous. So by the time Candy's package gets to me, I will have 4 mini melter bags of Cool Citrus Basil. So happy about that. I got a couple other scents once Candy's package is here, whenever she, on her time, whenever she wants to send it, no stress whatsoever. I will just make an Instagram post of the couple other scents that I got. But I'm a huge fan of Cool Citrus Basil. And I'm so glad that vendors are finally getting it because it's amazing. Yeah. Okay, next was a Trig Tart from L3 in Skin So Soft type. This is an Avon type. I always saw like Avon catalogs growing up, but it was never in our house or anything. We had a lot of like Suave and like Vaseline brand stuff in our house, or like VO5 and stuff like that. So we didn't have Avon stuff, but this is like a really strong, like lotiony, baby powdery, almost perfumey kind of vibe. And this was really strong, like really, really strong. In my bathroom, I just have like a wall plug-in melter and then like one like countertop melter. It's good in the bathroom, but when I put this in all my melters in my family room and kitchen, it was too overwhelming because it was too strong. I would get it again, maybe even in a blend. This would be great in a blend, but it wasn't a favorite. Yes, Roslyn?
So can I spell that one? Please.
Let me find it.
It's
Okay, next up, this one is so super special because this is from Barrett's Wax Crafts, and he just posted that he's going to be doing a release of his snoozy melts. He made a picture of making snoozy melts, and he asked what other scents that we would like him to do like in a future RTS. And this, I put this one as my very first request. This is Cool Linen and Lavender from Barrett's Wax Craft. This one I had him pour, it looks like March of 2020. He took a break because he was going to I don't know if he was going to veterinary school or vet tech school. But everyone was very happy for him to be moving on and doing that. But also he says he's excited to come back and pour some wax. There is something really special about his lavender. I don't know I don't even have a name for what kind of lavender he has or what oil it is or anything, but it's amazing. And the Cool Linen oil that he has, I've never smelled it from anybody else, and I've smelled a lot of linen oils. I melted the rest. This was a custom loaf. I melted the rest of this one in my basement last week, and I actually had let it melt for a few days because I just didn't get down there to switch wax out. By the time I poured it out, I could still smell it, but it kind of smelled like a lavender baby powder by the 3 days after I melted it. And I was like, what does that smell? It's so good. And I remember that I melted this. This is so amazing. It's like air cleaning, super fresh. It really makes your air feel cool, like the Cool Linen. But you guys, you have to experience it. I hope, hold on, Brianna. Oh, I hope that he pours this again. I know that we've all been talking about Barrett's Wax Craft for a long time, so I'm pretty sure like his releases, that his releases are going to be bought up so fast. I hope I'm going to be able to get a hold of some stuff, but this is magical to people that like fresh stuff. If you're a fresh masculine lover, Barrett's makes amazing fresh masculine scents. He does great other blends too, but his fresh masculine is like out of this world. So anyways, love that one. This next one was a K's Custom Cuts, and this is in Holiday Clarity. I made this last fall, I think, and this was balsam cedar, frozen lake, and peppermint stick. This was so good. It definitely was like a minty, cool air with balsam and cedar in the background. I would definitely repurchase this one. It was strong. The blend was perfect. Loved it. Would get it again. Oh dear. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry if it's annoying, but look at all the sweet. They're so sweet. Okay. Next one is from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This was a souffle in Sweeter Days. And this was Volcano and Olive Branch. This one here, her favorite wax oil of all time is Volcano. She says it smells like fruit snacks. Volcano is it's a type, I can never remember the name of that company. Anyways, it smells like, it smells like, kind of like tropical fruits and citruses and creamy, maybe a touch of mango. And then Olive Branch is the lush type. Olive Branch is a huge love of mine, although it's kind of a quieter oil. It's not very strong. This one ended up just smelling like, Volcano's a much stronger oil than Olive Branch. It ended up just smelling like Volcano with a touch of earthiness, which I really liked. I would get that one again if I was in the mood for Volcano.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. This was a large bunt from Waxidents. This is called Enchanted Dreams, and it's Be Enchanted type from Bath & Body Works. Soft blankets and lavender. This was okay. I like the smell of it, but it just didn't throw for some reason, which is weird for me because most of the Waxidents that I've had in the past have thrown really well. This was, I love how she puts born on instead of poured on. Born on 11/29/2021. So it definitely had enough time to cure, but also isn't too old. So I'm not exactly sure. But it definitely was like Be Enchanted is kind of like a sweeter berry mix, which I wish Bath & Body Works did not discontinue. It was a really popular scent. Why did they do that? And there was like a soft linen-y kind of scent, and the lavender is kind of woodsy. So it was really nice, just not a repurchase. This is one of my favorites from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This was this a souffle, I think? Fresh Clean Tie. So this is fresh linen, hipster, and black tie type. Bath & Body Works, one of my favorite oils of all time. This is just, if you're a masculine fresh lover, I know a lot of other people love this one. I know this is one of the favorites of the vendor themselves. So strong, so fresh. Like, it really smells like you have just like pressed your suit and you've taken a shower and shaved, and like you have your aftershave and cologne and clean clothes. Like, it's beautiful. So strong. One of my favorites from them. I'm sorry, I have someone rustling through all the wax down here. Okay, next one from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This one, in my opinion, This one, in my opinion, is very unique. This one's called Blue Waves. This is lavender, chamomile, sea salt, light florals, balsam, and vanilla. This is a very soft, so it's very unique. It's hard to explain, especially, hold on, Brie, especially because it smells different on cold than it does on warm. I think it's even better on warm. But sitting here on cold, you definitely smell the lavender. You smell the chamomile. You smell the light florals kind of just go with the lavender. The touch of balsam just makes the lavender smell almost a little bit more herbaceous. It's this very calm, quiet, like meditative, like beautiful. It's like if you were by like a small brook of running water, like in the fall morning. I don't know. Yes, Brie. Okay, he's okay. I don't know. I hope she puts this out again. I don't know if this was that big of a hit. Like, I don't know if a lot of people purchased it. I also don't know if they poured very much of it. But this is really, really beautiful. It is not a huge thrower by any means. This is one of those really, like, if you just want a calm, quiet scent that's also fluffy and comfortable, but fresh and clean, but a little bit of everything. Beautiful. Next up, this was a K's custom. This is from when I did my customs about each one of my family members. This one was representing Andre, my son. And this one is called Andre the Hansissimo. Okay, hey, careful, careful. Slow down. One of his nicknames when he was little was Hansissimo, like very handsome in Spanish. Like, it's a play on words. Here's Andre, by the way. These are the twins. And so anyways, this was Blue Sugar, Bedtime Baby, and Alpine Frost. And this was beautiful. This one it's well over a year old. I will say that by the time I melted the last piece of this, it was mostly just Alpine Frost. That is the strongest oil in this one for sure, but it was beautiful. I would get this one again. I think maybe I would make the Bedtime Baby stronger and the Blue Sugar stronger, but I love tree scents too, so loved that one. This was a K's custom as well. I purchased this. This is not my custom. This was Tashawn's custom. On Instagram, she's Makeup Lover. I'm not even going to pretend to remember what everyone's YouTube is. On YouTube, she's Brandy with a bunch of numbers. She's one of my good friends. I just can't remember handles and names. I'm sorry. But she made this one called Desert Sun, and it's cactus and sea salt and tumbleweed and terracotta, two of my favorite oils. This was beautiful. Good to the last melt. Would get it again. You can have it or throw it away. This was a repurchase of mine from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This was in those like floral tile kind of shapes. Okay, you guys. This is in Bootsy. And the notes here are Riverstone, green clover and aloe, and Mac apple. I know that might sound like a weird blend. And when I smelled it on cold, it is kind of a unique blend. But on warm, it just gave this really comfortable, easy, fresh, slightly fruity, almost shampoo-y kind of vibe. Like, it's one of those scents that when you don't really want anything to smell like anything in particular, but you want it to smell, okay, stop, please. Not necessarily fresh and clean like soapy or cleaner, but just gently fresh. This is a great one, and I repurchased it for that reason, and I very much enjoyed it. This was a Bitty Betty loaf from L3. This is clothespin, strawberry, pink chiffon. Really like this one for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, all that's really there is the clothespins. Clothespins is a very strong oil. But that strawberry pink chiffon does smell really good and really does offset the clothespins well for a couple of hours, and then it's mostly clothespins. I have one more Bitty Betty loaf of that, and I will enjoy it, but I don't think it's necessarily like a repurchase for me. Oh, another beautiful one. This is from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I think this is a souffle also. This is called Peaceful Rain, and this is chamomile, ozone, rain, woodland fern, and light florals. I also think this was one that they didn't make much of, or people didn't buy a lot of, or whatever, but it's gorgeous. It's very nostalgic to me. There's at least one part of this that was in something I knew as a kid. Do you guys know the brand Kiehl's? Like, it's KHEIL''S. I believe that's how it's spelled. It's a older skincare brand. When I was a kid and young adult, there was a store in the mall with it. It's still out there. It's skincare, but they have a perfume cologne that's called Musk something something.
Elon Musk.
Shh, okay. And it's kind of, if you follow perfumes and notes, it's kind of, if you understand musks and how they're described, this is going to sound weird if maybe you don't, but it is more of the animalic type musk. And that's the base of this. It smells like that, but with top notes of like rain and ozone and chamomile. This was just nostalgic and beautiful. And this is definitely a quieter one, but man, do I love this very, very, very much. And I would definitely get it again. Next up, this is a scent shot from Empire Alchemy. I believe my friend Candy sent me this one. If not, please correct me, whoever sent me this one. This says it's from the Experimentals. I know that I've heard that Empire Alchemy does that sometimes. They'll send out samples, or you can purchase. They'll do like experimental releases, I think, right? I don't purchase much from Empire Alchemy. I'm a huge fan of their blends. They do a lot of stuff that interests my nose and is in my wheelhouse, but it just doesn't usually throw for me. This one was from 2019. It's called Coronado. And this is Santal, Oak Moss, Cotton Tree, Laundry, Warm Amber. And this is a very woodsy, fresh Santal blend. I melted this in my room. This one was strong. I will say that for me, almost any blend that has oak moss in it is usually pretty dang strong. I would get this one if she ended up, and it was an experimental. I don't know if it like made the cut, but I would get this one. I do like this quite a bit. I love the name of it because the middle school I went to was called Coronado in Arizona, but I've also been to Coronado Island and love that very much. Okay. Next one is also from K's. This is Summer Breeze. It's the laundry type. Summer Breeze is one of my favorite laundries. I've definitely told you guys many times in the past, Clothespins is my very favorite laundry oil. Summer Breeze is my next favorite. Summer Breeze is a banger. Like, be prepared that you're going to use like half a cube to a cube and you're going to get a 10 out of 10 and it's going to be intense. I love Summer Breeze. I feel like this is one. Summer Breeze blends really well with lemons and lavender, in my opinion. That's usually when I make customs with Summer Breeze, what I usually blend it with. Seriously, I'm sorry. I did not hear you wash your hands.
I flushed the toilet because there was poop inside of it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I did not.
Okay, go bathroom downstairs then, please. Real life here, guys. Anyways, easily a 10 out of 10 or more from K's. I continue to order Summer Breeze and blends with Summer Breeze in it. Next up from the Pharmacist's Daughter is Mint and Eucalyptus. And this is Fresh Mint and Eucalyptus Peppermint. Love this one. I actually asked them if they would put this in their next customs list or next RTS. I could be wrong. I don't think this is the Bath & Body Works like Eucalyptus Mint Aromatherapy. It smells similar to that, but more true minty in the mint part of it. Strong, beautiful, amazing for mint lovers. Would definitely get this one again. Next up is Vintage Chic Scents, the Chicago Outfit. This had the 3 rosettes. This is Juicy Blackberry, Mango Infused Ginger Ale. This is a very popular scent from them. I've had this. This was poured in February 2021. Someone, I still can't figure out who did it, sent me a random act of kindness with, I think, 3 packs of the 3 rosettes. I know that a lot of people say vintage chic scents are better over time. And hold on, Brianna. A lot of time that is true for me. This ended up losing almost all of its scent by the time I melted these last ones. But I still do love the Chicago Outfit. It's a fizzy mango blackberry scent. So thank you, whoever sent it to me. I loved it. Yes, Brianna. I know. Hold on. All 3 of them are like laying parallel to, well,
And dead.
the middle one is in a circle.
Yeah, she's a swimp.
A shrimp, we call them when they lay like that.
And then
Sorry for all
sausage.
you people that do
Yes,
not
sausage.
care, but Yes, and Mr. Gray's a widow sausage.
Igual sausage.
Okay, next up from K's is Hedonic Tonic. And this is part of why I brought my phone, because this one is definitely like, it doesn't really tell you what the notes are in it. But Hedonic Tonic is also one of my favorite oils from K's. It's a very fresh, Rozzy, please shut the door. It's a very fresh, slightly masculine oil in my opinion. This says an energizing potion of sage and mint, a fresh, clean unisex scent. I definitely get minty is not what I get from this. If mint is in here, it's like a fresh mint leaf. It's just like this really, it smells like a tonic. Like it smells like, hold on, Andre. It definitely just smells like, it smells herbal, but calm, like something you could definitely wear on your body. But it also, like, this is a scent that you can put all over your house and people just say, wow, your house smells really good, in my opinion. Yes, Andre?
Which I don't really like sagey scents.
You don't like sage scents? Okay. A favorite, a repurchase, strong, amazing. Next up is a large scoop from L3. This is warm vanilla sugar, vanilla birch, sugar cookie royale. Love. Love, 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 love. So I have never been a lover of vanilla birch whatsoever. It has to be in, you probably won't like it. It's more of a grown-up smell.
I like it.
I like vanilla birch with bakery. I know a lot of other people might not. I have a couple variations on this blend in scoops also. Okay, Lou,
I'm sorry.
no more door slamming. That is it.
I was not slamming the door.
Okay, shh. Seriously. This is really, 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 really good. I would absolutely get this again. Strong thrower. Love. Next up is the Pharmacist's Daughter Manish. This is sage, bergamot, leather, driftwood, and rosemary mint. I definitely got every note in this. The rosemary mint is there, but it's in the background. To me, this smells like a man that just got ready for the day, is wearing like a leather jacket, put some like just light woodsy cologne on, and has just like brushed their teeth and used mouthwash. Like it smells like that. And it's not super strong. It's a moderate one, but it's really good. Next up is a super tart scent. I believe this clam was sent to me from my friend Farron. She has an Instagram page called What She Melts. And this is peppermint twist and condensed milk. I think this was in her last pre-order. I actually really like this one for Christmas time. If it comes back again before these holidays come up, Lou, can you please go tell Jossie to turn that down, please? Yeah. I will definitely get it again. So it's peppermint twist and condensed milk. You definitely get both of that. It just smells so, so good. You get both of those notes. It's like a minty condensed milk, and it throws well. This was a Bitty Betty loaf from L3. This is a huge love of mine. I have a little bit left of a second Bitty Betty loaf. I want to get this in multiple loaves. This is strawberry white cake, vanilla buttercream, and a hint of lavender. Happily, this was definitely more than a hint of lavender. This is beautiful. I am obsessed with strawberry lavender scents right now. There is just something really special about them. This one threw well. The strawberry in this was perfect. The lavender was perfect. The sweetness was perfect. Great throw. Would definitely get it again. Lou, just don't worry about it. Just let me finish, please, and then we'll go figure it out.
Yeah, it says TV out there that you needed to turn down.
Okay. Just turn it off with the button underneath. Okay. Next up is K's Lavender Mint. She's had this one around since I've been purchasing from her. This is definitely an herbal lavender with an herbal mint. Very good for the bathroom. This would be great in a custom. In fact, I think I've used it in a custom before. Throws really well. Love it. Next up is a newer oil from K's. This is Lavender C. It's a Bath & Body Works type. Let me look it up for you. Dun, dun, dun. It's a newer one, like I said. It says, a relaxing and inviting blend of lavender, coconut water, and creamy vanilla compared to Bath & Body Works. It says it's out of stock, so people must have been loving it. I definitely do get lavender. I guess now I do get like creamy coconut. What else does it say was in it? And water and creamy vanilla. Yeah, it's definitely like a quiet, almost minerally lavender with creamy coconut and vanilla. It's a very calm, quiet lavender blend. I like it. It's not my favorite lavender, but I do really like it, and it is definitely a dupe. Stop kicking each other. Next up, this was a whole loaf from the Pharmacist's Daughter of beans and cream. I think this was my 4th loaf of beans and cream on top of all the souffles I've had of it. Her beans and cream is a very popular coffee blend. This is her Coffee House Marshmallow Sweet and Creamy and Coconut Shortbread Cookies. I personally feel like this is a coffee forward blend, and it's gorgeous. It's very roasty, toasty, deep. It's strong. It lasts a really long time. This is amazing. The Pharmacist's Daughter is so good at coffee blends. They use Coffee House a lot, and now they use espresso quite a bit. They're both amazing. I don't know if there's a coffee blend they've made that I don't like. Every single one of them I like, and there's probably like 5 that I love. So definitely get that one again. Next up, this was from, oh, he's so cute. This is from L3's, what's it? Oh, Andre, leave him alone, honey. The Earthy Sampler. This is patchouli, Cuban tobacco, and fresh linen. I know that sounds really weird and interesting, but man, this was good. In the end, the linen is definitely the strongest here, but I do get that small touch of patchouli, and the tobacco just kind of smooths things over and makes the linen smell earthy. Really good. Would definitely get that if it was offered again. Oh my goodness. Sorry. This is what, it's hard to see because she's a black cat, but oh yeah, you can't see it all. She does this like, it looks like she's in a coffin when she like is really relaxed and sleeping. She lays like on her back like this, and that's what she's doing right now. Okay, so anyways, this was from the Snuggle, like laundry Snuggle sampler that just came out, the pre-order. This is lemon curd, Snuggle, and clothespins. This was really good. I didn't get much Snuggle out of this. It was mostly lemon curd and clothespins, but I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. It was strong. I put this one in the basement, I think, down by where my kids' rooms are, or 2 of my kids' rooms are, and it was really fresh and really good. Next up, this is from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I think this was a souffle in Chow Ram. I don't know, C-H-A-U Ram. This is Shave and a Haircut and Fierce Type. I thought because of the notes I'd really like this one. I ended up not being super impressed by this one. It was more Fierce Type than Shave and a Haircut. And for some reason, on cold it smelled really strong, but it didn't end up coming off very strong. So not a repurchase. You can't love everything from everyone. But it was good. It was okay. This next up was from the Palo Santo sampler from L3. This is Vanilla Sandalwood Palo Santo. Love. Vanilla Sandalwood can be overbearing. The way L3 does it, though, it's a little more quiet, but it's still Vanilla Sandalwood and very pretty. Her Palo Santo is my favorite Palo Santo. In fact, in my family room and kitchen today, I'm melting just her Palo Santo. And then I did see on her website, she had Bitty Betty loaves of just Palo Santo, and I just ordered 3 of them because her Palo Santo, it's probably my favorite. I do love Teddy B's a lot, but L3's is my favorite. Yes, Brie.
You remember when Pumpkin's backbeat was like a horse thing?
Yes, I do.
Jiggly.
Next up, I think this was a souffle. This is from the Pharmacist's Daughter in Sticky Buns. This is cinnamon buns, ice cream scoop bread, and buttercream crunch cake. This is a very sweet, very gourmand cinnamon bun blend. And it was, if that's what you're looking for, this is delicious. I have seen multiple people post this, especially people that like really dense bakery, really like this one. This is definitely a sticky, dense, gourmand cinnamon bun scent. And if that's what you're wanting, this is your ticket, and it's strong. So, very good. Next up from K's, this is a clamshell in Baby Soft. This is like a dupe of that, if you guys are as old as me or older or whatever, that little tiny perfume bottle with the pink like curved top, and it smells kind of like baby powder. This smells just like that. Oh, it smells just like it. It's beautiful. This threw strongly. I would absolutely get this again. Definitely nostalgic. I remember buying that one or saving pennies to buy that myself. Loved this one very much. It definitely smells like Baby Soft. Next up, one of my very favorite from K's. This is Lavender Lemon. This is herbal lavender and basically very sunshiny, almost astringent lemon. I actually just got a whole Cuts bag of just this scent. I've used Lavender Lemon in many customs. I've ordered so many clamshells and back in the day cups of this. This might be my most ordered oil from her. I could be wrong saying that, but if not, it's close. This is 10 out of 10. Will clean your house for you. I could have easily gotten a loaf of this. I don't know. One of my favorite scents from K's, period. Love. Oh, dear. Next up, this was, so a couple, well, I guess no, not even the last Mario Melters. I think it was the one before. Someone, I still don't know who, did a random act of kindness and bought me 3 half pies from the Mario pre-order. One was Moon Mario, which is this one here. One was Koopa Claus Needs a Latte, and one was, or maybe they just bought me 2 half pies. Yes, I think it was just, yes, it was those two. 2 of my loves. This one's gone now. Moon Mario is amazing. It's American cream, pink sugar, zen, and her morning sex oil. Fresh, creamy, calm, but very present. I will always love Moon Mario. I have a few muffins of it left. And next time it's open to purchase, I will get again. Love Moon Mario. And thank you again to whoever sent that to me. Next up, I have from Vintage Chic Scents. This is my very favorite scent from Vintage Chic, period. Let me just tell you about it first. It's Sabrina Spellman, and this is Palo Santo, Vanilla Lace, and Cashmere Fig. I don't know why more vendors don't do Cashmere Fig scents. I know that it's kind of a unique oil for America, the United States, because we don't eat a lot of figs here. We don't have a lot of fig desserts. We're not super familiar with figs here. In Europe, that's a very different case. I love fig scents so much. It's like an earthy fruit scent. And then in here, there's like the Palo Santo, so it adds a woodsiness to it. The Vanilla Lace adds like a perfuminess to it. This is beautiful. One of my waxy friends sent this to me. Thank you very much. She sent me, I think, 3 bags of hearts. It's just this one, and this is one of the ones from Vintage Chic Scents that does throw very well. It's just like an earthy, perfumey fig, down to earth, but sexy scent, kind of. I want a perfume in this. This just is, it's a very, very special scent. And I've begged her to put it back out, and she hasn't. I don't order much from Vintage Chic anymore. I don't know how else to ask for it, but then I also kind of unfollowed the page. I love her, but anyway, long story. Beautiful scent. Love Sabrina Spellman. Next up is Better Homes and Gardens. This is lime and eucalyptus from the aromatherapy, like essential oil infused line. I like quite a few of the scents from this line, but this is probably my favorite. It's just very, the eucalyptus in here is almost minty. And the lime, it's not, I wouldn't personally smell this and say there's lime in that. It just is like a citrusy eucalyptus, almost minty kind of scent. Very strong, beautiful in the bathroom. It smells like a fresh, clean spring morning. They're like $2 or $3. Well, this one might be closer to $4 right now, but it's really good. Yes, Andre. I know. Next up is a clamshell from Super Tarts in Zinger. This was from a berry pre-order. This is raspberry, coconut, whipped cream, and birthday cake. Oh, no. This was really good. It just wasn't very strong. I did find that from the berry pre-order, all the scents I got from that pre-order, which wasn't very many, I think I got 4 or 5, they smelled delicious. Like the oils she have they smell delicious, but none of them are strong for me, unfortunately. In the berry pre-order. I wish they were, but they're not. So really nice scent, just not a repurchase because it's weak. Next up was a sample from Teddy B's in Tiff's Favorite Lavender, and it says lavender, sweet marshmallows, and vanilla coconut milk. This is that lavender that, it's like Bath and Body Works, like, is it the lavender marshmallow? It's that really non-herbal, it's a unique lavender that smells like no other lavender, and it's very opposite of herbal lavender. I do like it. This did smell really good. I might get some in the future, but I wouldn't like necessarily smell it and be like, that's lavender. Although it is lavender. It's hard to explain because it's such a unique, different lavender that it almost doesn't smell like lavender to me. There definitely is a creamy coconut milk and marshmallow in it. It's definitely sweet. It's really good. It's just not my kind of lavender, if that makes sense. But I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people aren't in my lavender wheelhouse. Like, I like the really masculine, soapy, super duper fresh herbaceous lavenders. Those are my favorite. Okay, shh, I know. Shh. Oh, these cats. But this is good too. It's just in a different category, in my opinion. So, and it threw well. So there's that. This was another one that was sent to me. I think Candy sent this one to me. I could also be wrong. I'm sorry. From Empire Alchemy. This was really strong. This is Morning Sunshine, and it's sweet lavender, lemon sugar, fresh, clean laundry. The lavender in here did not smell sweet to me. It smelled herbal. It was beautiful. I melted this in my bathroom twice because this was one of the like clamshells that don't come in the clamshell. They like take them out and then put it in the bag. This was a lemon lavender laundry, and so of course I loved it. It was extremely strong, and it was gorgeous. I would get that one for sure. Just a few more, guys. Oh, Brie wants to show you her lotion. I got this like last summer from Bath & Body Works, coconut pineapple. Very good. Okay, next one here. This is from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I repurchased this one a couple times. The name on here is actually incorrect. She calls this raindrops, I think. Raindrops. But the notes are correct. It's blackberry, tonka bean, and rain. This is one of my newer favorite scents from them. I think they put it out for the first time like 2 RTSs ago or so, and it was in the tiles.
I remember like once you got confused with that one.
Yeah, Andre had to help me remember the correct name with this one. This is the blackberry that they use is kind of perfumey, body care-ish, and you do get that vibe here. Tonka bean always smells to me kind of like earthy yet perfumey a little bit, so you get that. And then the rain that they use is almost like a, I don't want this to sound bad because I love it. It's almost like a hairspray that would smell like rain. I know that is not a bad thing when I say that. So this smells like a really fresh, earthy blackberry rain, but definitely body care-esque too. But also, like, if you melted it, like, not in a bathroom, I don't know if someone would think it smelled like that. It just makes it smell pretty. It's like a pretty blackberry rain scent, and I really like it, and it's very strong.
I smell it.
And Bree's over here smothering her pineapple everywhere.
I smell it.
Let's see. This was one of my friends at work. I work at a hospital. I've gotten a couple of my friends at work into the wax world, and they are like, thanks a lot, Annie, because they spent a lot of money too. So my friend Anna, she is a pharmacist actually where I work. I'm a respiratory therapist. She's a pharmacist. And then my other really good friend, Maddie, that I've gotten into wax, she's an ICU nurse. So anyways, Anna gave this one to me because she didn't like it very much and she knew I would. So this was a bunt from L3 in Graveyard, and this is Leaves, Toasted Mallow, Granny Smith Apple. So this kind of just smelled like a fall Granny Smith apple scent. I liked it. I've purchased this scent in the past. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a fall blend, one I've purchased and will repurchase. This was a loaf from L3 in Dreamweaver Palo Santo. I have one more backup loaf of this. This is her lavender cream, sugar cookie dough bread, and Palo Santo. This is a very unique lavender scent. It's a very strong lavender scent. I think it's the lavender cream I really like. The sugar cookie dough oil is not my favorite. So it makes this sweet, which is good for a bedtime scent. That's fine. And it's good with the Palo Santo because I do like sweet scents with Palo Santo. This is one you really have to smell yourself to understand what I mean. There's definitely a sugar cookie dough note in there with lavender, which is interesting. But the sugar cookie dough note isn't like super sweet. It literally smells doughy. So like cookie dough-y. It's interesting. And then it's with Palo Santo. I really like it. It smells really good. It's just unique, and I don't know how to explain it. Very strong throw. Have another loaf, so I am good. 2 more. This was a sample from K's in Drakkar Noir. The cologne that we all know from the 90s-ish. Very strong, like, cologne note. Nostalgic for me. My brothers wore this growing up. It's very strong, and it smells like that cologne. True to the name. Last one here. This was a sample from That Smell Good shop. I saved this one because I love it. Oh, careful, don't sit on her. This is one that I might repurchase at some point. I did put in, for me, huge That Smell Good shop customs. It takes like 6 weeks or more. I can't remember the exact tat on her customs, but it's a while, which is fine. I will be doing a video on that when I get it in. I haven't been giving enough attention to that Smell Good shop for how good it is. I love that Smell Good shop, always performs for me. Love Wendy. I love how the forms her wax comes in, the availability on her website, all that stuff. It's just great. But I got this sample and it's peppermint eucalyptus, and eucalyptus spearmint. This was freaking bomb. This was probably like 1/3 of an ounce, like small sample. I actually melted it in this room, in Brianna's room, in her melter. This was so strong. I love it so much. My husband will probably kill me when I melt it because he does not like minty eucalyptus scents. He's always like, where's the, what does he say? The Vicks Vapor. Why does it smell like old people muscle rub kind of stuff, or Vicks Vapor Rub, or mentholatum or whatever? And I'm like, it smells good, okay? It smells good.
And also like burns his eyes.
But it burns his eyes. It makes his nose run, all that stuff. I'm sorry. It smells good. So
It also does that to me.
it does it to him too. Andre will always be like, Mom, what's that wax down there? It's burning my eyes. And I'm always like, it's not minty enough. I want it mintier.
No.
So it's yeah. So anyways, different opinions here. Brie really loves the Elsa blend from Hayden Rowe. The mint, is it camphor, mint, and like vanilla or something like that. And that is a really good one. I haven't purchased that one in a long time. Maybe I will whenever she puts it out again. And a little Muse, a little Muse. Oh,
He's having dreams.
I'm so happy that Mr. Gray he's purring, feels comfortable enough to be out here with us. It makes me feel so nice.
He has dreams.
We just love our Kikis.
This silly one right here.
Yeah, we love our doggy and we love our Kikis.
It's
Okay.
Wonder kill.
That's everything. We are right over an hour now. Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to everything that's happening in this house.
1 minute and 20
Okay,
seconds.
thanks, Brie. Thanks for Happy Pride Month. I hope you guys are doing well.
Happy Dad Month.
I can't promise any amount of videos because I'm gonna do them when I want to. That's where I'm at. Hope you guys are well. Talk to you later. Bye.